We are a country of immigrants. See,
No, we're not. No.
This video is solely to spread awareness on the United States and the expression nation of immigrants.
We're a country of settlers, not of immigrants.
Okay.
Please watch the full video to understand the concept of country of immigrants, because it seems Americans seem to forget.
That's a big distinction. Let me tell you the difference. Settlers are people that build a new country that was barren. Immigrants come to a country already built.
We are, one and all, immigrants, or the sons and daughters.
We are the descendants of 40 million people who left other countries to make a new opportunity for themselves and their children.
The lamp of this grand old lady is brighter today, and the golden door that she guards gleams more brilliantly in the light of an increased liberty for the people from all countries.
I have fully gotten to understand the term white savior complex today. Just from this clip, I've gotten to understand why white people think they are saviors of the world. Matter of fact, this clip has made me understand that actually in white people's heads, they never colonized anyone.
I'm convinced that the vast majority of Americans today want these people to have another opportunity.
I was in a party that welcomed generations of immigrants.
If we ever closed the door to new Americans, our leadership in the world would soon be lost.
Immigration is not just a link to America's past. It's also a bridge to America's future.
This is one country. We like our diversity. We are proud of it.
Amid all the complications of policy, may we never forget that immigration is a blessing and a strength.
These people, our neighbors, our classmates, our friends, they did not come here in search of a free ride or an easy life. They came to work.
We don't demonize immigrants. We don't single them out for attacks. We don't believe they're poisoning the blood of the country. We're a nation of immigrants, and that's why we're so damn strong.
If this man is saying America was built by settlers, not immigrants, then it makes sense why white people, they will wake up and say to the Africans, we actually liberated you. We gave you freedom. Do y'all understand what I mean? See, when this man says, oh, by the way, he's a Trumper, supporter, he's everything, I feel like he will worship the ground that DJT walks in any day, anytime. But anyway, when this man says, well, white people came from their countries and they came to America as settlers and they brought change. See, Americans that are white went to countries, well, when they were still European, they went to countries that did not have civilization. So the countries that needed civilization, they are the countries that white people went to. And then they brought civilization and then they took over the country. So in my head, I'm thinking, white people actually don't think they're colonizers. Wow. Actually, they think they're not colonizers. They are settlers. By the way, the word settler should even be worse than an immigrant. Because an immigrant acknowledges, I found people here. I respect them. They have given me a platform. They set already a way for me. The same way that you will hear some Mexicans and Latinos say, hey, we understand in the days of slavery, it's the black people that actually fought their way for the kind of freedoms we found today in America. At least for the Latinos and the Mexicans and the Hispanics, they will wake up and acknowledge they came to the United States. They found a softer landing because they found people of color already. Black people had paved their way. Oh, well, MAGA supporters that failed to understand that and they voted for DJT and then he deported them. Shout out to y'all. Not my business. All I'm trying to say is, at least for those that recognize. For example, Africans that go to America, they know for sure if African Americans did not pave the way to fight for the rights, women's rights, all the benefits that the United States gives immigrants when they come, African people understand they would never be able to set a foot in America and even have any type of living if it was not for the people that they found there that actually paved the way. You understand what I mean? So immigrants, they have that mindset, at least. The sensible ones that think straight, right? They found people that paved the way. So for these white men to actually make it look like, oh, it's actually worse being an immigrant than a settler. No, no, no. For a settler, it's even worse. A settler has a savior complex that is telling him that actually you came here, you colonized, you tortured people, you unalived them, you threw them on the streets, you broke up families, but you were doing a good thing. Actually, you made sure you treat these people so bad that you take over their country, but you saved them. No, you brought civilization. I don't know if what he means is that they found the Red Indians not having food. They didn't know how to farm. Probably they had never discovered the mountains. I don't know. Because I mean, according to my history as a Ugandan, that's what history tells me every day, that Queen Elizabeth did us a favor. She did us a favor to colonize my country and all other African countries because she brought civilization. See, y'all never had railroads. But when we came and took over your country, we even helped you. Actually, we didn't even help you. We made you realize you have a river. You were drinking in the river. You never knew the river was called the Nile. Actually, y'all had Lake Victoria, but you didn't know you have it until we came. No, American people, let me tell you, this is what he's saying. Y'all never understood nothing about wearing a cloth. Actually, we found you in the days of Adam and Eve. Y'all were walking around naked. You had nothing to your names. You had nothing going on in your life. And we showed you how to put on clothes. What you mean white settlers came to countries that had no civilization and they built the country? No, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why do they make it seem like being a settler is so glorious? Why does it sound like it is so good than being an immigrant? So this is why I say it's giving white savior mindset. So you want to tell me American people in the States be walking around that are white, the American people that are white, they be walking around in the States like, yeah. Yeah, we actually could. Our ancestors literally cooked. Yeah, imagine. Who knew? I'm sure the people that were not, I'm sure the people that were here in America, they didn't even know there was something called soil. Wow. Look at us white people. We actually saw that there was soil. We invented bricks. They were probably running around with lions. Look. Now we have built the Empire State. Yeah, we made them realize that there was something called soil and you could make bricks. What? What? Hey! No. Hey, the white savior complex is this deep. The white savior complex is this deep, guys. It is so deep. Oh my God. I am so shocked in 2025. Like, literally, this man can wake up and say, well, we as white people, we literally left our country. Excuse me, if where you were in Europe was better, you wouldn't have come to be a settler, right? Why would you leave your mansions to go? You colonize.